So thank you, everyone. And here we have two great people, two fun people. And thank you, Rob. Thank you, Pratik. Thank you, everyone, for coming. Uh, I remember Rob as this guy who's like young, baggy trousers, happy walking around, and very very different looking. Actually, one could really see Rob from a very long distance, like कहीं से भी दिख जाता था Rob, and he had cap on, and then I really never really spoke to him because he was also in animation. And then one day we were in a party and I was thinking drunk or something, and then Rob teaches me how to do Minecraft, that one game, and I was so difficult for me before that, and he made me sat down like and explained me how it works, and I became good that night. I don't think I ever played it again, but I do credit you for teaching me something very difficult, which I thought was very difficult. And then, of course, you went away and you became this interesting character on the television. So fantastic, Rob. It's been a great journey, and we would really love to know what happened before that and what happened in NID. I'm sure Pratik will bring out some interesting things that we don't know. So that's what we're looking for, Pratik. And thank you, Pratik, for doing this. You're a smart kid. We don't need to tell you much more than that. So go ahead, man. Shoot. Thank you, both of you. And I would ask everyone else to mute if needed.
Thank you, Anuj. Thank you so much for that lovely intro and the kind words. And yeah, मैं तो कभी कोई गेम्स खेलता ही नहीं, तो अभी तो कभी किसी को कुछ सिखा ही नहीं सकता हूँ. But yes, I am all prepared in my camouflage gear because पता है प्रतीक कुछ भी कर सकता है, इसलिए I am ready.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Yeah. So first off, I would like to tell some good things because obviously that's how we should start. Cheers to everyone. It's a great initiative, and Rob is wow. पीछे background में किसी like TV भी चल रहा है. Long TV बंद कर. Like multitasking.
है नहीं TV. है TV.
Okay, so sorry, just coming back. So Rob is a great friend and confidant, and he's been instrumental in some of the best decisions that I have taken in my life. And he's also one of the people that I've had the pleasure of sharing some of the most funnest moments, good, bad, through the past 2 decades. The guy is a genius. He's he's arts, crafts. I mean, I can keep going on in terms of all the fun things that he's touched upon in his life, and we'll find out more about that today. So overall, he's a very swell chap, if you know what I mean, and a fun bloke. So in the spirit of keeping things light, let's get on with the heavy pearls of life, shall we, Rob?
Good. Where's my tea?
Yeah. So शुरुआत करते हैं जब आप एक छोटे से sapling थे, तो आपकी जो early influences हैं. Tell us about your creative spark, the birth of the idea.
I didn't get that. No, none of us. I don't think we heard that, man.
Yeah.
Oh, nobody got that. What? The birth. Okay. How did it all start? What was the birth of this entity called Rob?
Okay, so I do have a slideshow which is not working properly, but I'll still share my screen, and I put some slides together so that we can, so that we have visuals to I'm saying proof. So share screen. Okay, thanks Pradeep, man, and I'm so happy. Like I just heard Vaibhav is here. Is he here still?
I think so.
And Sonal is here, so they have been part of my journey and played a very important role. So उस पे भी मैं आऊँगा. So I'll start with So I grew up in Delhi, and कोई है Delhi से यहाँ पे और नहीं? हाँ अच्छा.
I'm from Delhi.
हम सब दिल्ली वाले हैं दिल से.
नहीं
ठीक है, कोई जज नहीं करेगा मुझे.
Does Gurgaon count?
Okay. I grew up in Delhi, and like I was like a very curious, imaginative sort of kid, like most of us. And my influences, you asked, were basically like comic books and animation. I got into art, or I got the kira of art because of comic books, and that's why I say superheroes saved the day. For me, at that time, it was just all about drawing superheroes, making superheroes. You know, even from a very young age. Like here you can see, I have a picture of me sitting and reading a comic book and listening to music. Those are the two things that I used to love back then: music and art, and also dance. So now, like in retrospect, when I look back, pata chalta hai that I ended up doing a show like Mad, which was music, art, and dance. But yeah, that's me. That's mini me next to the Taj Mahal. That was the only time I went to the Taj Mahal. I saw the Taj Mahal, me chilling there next to the bags. And that's me trying to play the guitar. I still can't. Thanks to Long, I can play a few chords and few songs, but that's about it. But I was very, very interested in music and art from a very young age. That's me when I was, I think, in the third standard. And that was the first time I had visited my grandparents who used to stay in the US. And the first time I saw Statue of Liberty. So when I came back, this was some art competition that we had in class. And while everyone was drawing on paper, I decided that I should do something different. And also, like when I visited, my grandparents, at that time I saw, it was just like it was just a shock. Like I was like a culture shock. And I was in awe with like the scale of things. Like I went from Delhi, and in US, like everything was just massive and big, and there were gigantic murals and sculptures and graffiti everywhere. And I was just so fascinated. And then that's me. When I came back, I decided that I should make the Statue of Liberty with some old boxes. And the arm is like a talcum powder container, because that time we used to get those metal containers for talcum powder. And the head was like a tire tube. So I started that early. Like my mom used to look at this picture and say, now you're known for all these big art installations you make, but this is how you started. So I'm so happy that I still have this picture. And I won the competition because, again, everyone was just making small artworks, and I ended up making like this big sculpture. That's me, my cousin, and my brother, one of our visits to the US. So yeah, for me, it started very early, and influences were music and comic books.
Your mom also played a key role in all of this, right? Like, tell us a bit about that relationship.
Yeah, I think like growing up, I didn't realize, but I think all Indian families, are like quite jugadu in the way, like, and especially middle class, Indian middle class families. Like if anyone comes from abroad and they get you like a box of those Danish biscuits, like metal container, and obviously when the biscuits are over, it becomes like a storage thing for the kitchen or for your cupboard, or your dad will put some tools in one nice chocolate box, or if your table isn't working, you'll figure out something. So we used to do a lot of jugaad at home, and my mom was a champion of that. Like using old bottles to make pickle jars, or using old rings to, those cardboard rings we used to get to make some sort of wall hangings, or a lot of stuff. So that was my early influence. Though nobody was really creative in my family, I was the only one who ended up becoming an artist. My dad's an engineer, but my mom was quite instrumental in supporting me in a way, because a lot of times what happens is like, if you're good at art, and even now it happens, like it's just taken as chalo theek hai, wo ghar ki murgi wala thing ki, it's like a hobby, he's good at it, it's nothing special. But she used to always appreciate what I did. And I guess because of that, even when I decided to, I was a science student, I was preparing for my medical entrance because my dad wanted me to become a doctor. And my parents were like typical parents. They were very sweet in front of others, but they were very strict at home, especially with me. Though I was a good son and a good student, so I was preparing for my medical entrances. And then a friend of mine, in school, how there are a few people who are good at art, or at least better than the others. And then you are basically given all the sort of tasks, or, oh, annual day aa raha hai, so you guys have to put up the things on the softboard, or you have to make like a trophy for a special competition that's happening, or you have to go represent the school. So that friend, so basically we were 3, 4 of us, and one of the guys. So that guy came to my house and he showed me the prospectus of College of Art, and I was like, oh wow, this is where I want to be, and this is where I should go because I'm good at art. And obviously my dad was against it, and it was my mom who sort of, made him sit down and made him understand that just like give him a chance, let him try. Because he was like, what will you do? You'll waste your life if you get into this. Now, obviously, once I got into it, he was very happy and very supportive. But initially he was, and I understand most parents are, because nobody thinks that art is like a lucrative career. So my mom,
especially in that time, right? Like it becomes a time frame sort of a thing. Like especially in that time, like it wasn't art design was just not considered as a feasible career move.
And there was no internet also. No, now at least we have internet. So if you want to talk about a certain topic, you can just Google it, show the possibility, show images, show references. There was nothing back then. And even for me, I mean, there was no way you could Google anything or figure out कि अच्छा इसका आगे scope क्या है, or what can I do, or what are the different avenues and streams. So I had to figure out, I knew certain people who were into the art or design sort of field, and go sit down with them. And I was in school, so to figure out what I should do to, get into this stream. So it was very difficult, and thanks to my mom, I ended up getting into an art college.
So how was art college like? And then how did NID spring from there? Like what made you think of NID?
So here I'll move to the next slide. So growing up, like I said, comic books, like my world. Like I used to sit and draw superheroes all the time. This is like some of my early sketches that I used to do. I was very fascinated by, like these kind of, because also like this was a great,
काफी सारी muscles हैं, मतलब like
I used to draw like it. I don't have like some of my college work, but even if I had to draw a normal scene, in like घर का scene, kitchen में या फिर bedroom में somebody sitting, or like a mechanic shop, you can see like one of the images where I've done like a little avatar of me only playing basketball, but everyone had muscles. So even if the dad is sitting sipping tea, you would have gigantic biceps like that. And it was very difficult to break from that and draw normal human beings. In fact, like when I joined NID also, Sudhanshu, who was one of our batchmates, he used to sort of challenge me that draw like a regular person, or draw like, someone sitting at a shop, like a shopkeeper, and he was like, try and break that mold. Like every time you don't have to show the perfect anatomy or whatever. So it was very difficult to break from that. But this was my early sort of influence, and this is how I got the confidence of, like that I can draw. I would sit down, and also this was great because though everyone else was also like, I used to also draw from life a lot. I used to sketch a lot. I used to go to the zoo when I was in college. I used to go to the zoo almost every day to draw animals, sketch animals. We used to go to, growing up in Delhi, that was the advantage. We had so many parks, so you could go to any park, sit down, and you would have people jogging, sitting, chilling, like sunbathing. So you could draw them, or bus stops. So I used to do that a lot. But this was something that I really enjoyed, because this was like creating from imagination. I used to love that. How could I design my own superhero? What superpowers will I give him? What will the sort of costume look like? So this is sort of what gave me the confidence and helped me. And then when I left college, I did my bachelor's in fine art. I didn't want to do advertising because I did applied art. Most of my friends got into advertising. I went around like a couple of agencies and tried my hand at, but I didn't enjoy it at all. Like sitting in one place, and most of the time it was just like discussions and meetings and figuring out what we should do for the, like what the next campaign should be. And if they had certain artworks, your job, because you were sort of the lowest, in that hierarchy, you had to like sit down and fix the layouts. Like if the font is slightly bigger, fix that, move the body copy. Every time you had an idea, you would present it to, whoever the next person is, and that guy will present it in the meeting. So I didn't like it. And lucky for me, I got into a company that was making video games, like animated games, but like on a very small scale because internet had just like sort of boomed in India. A lot of people used to send those e-cards, like now how we have these GIFs or GIFs, whatever we call it. So I used to do that. So I was the head of the department and I used to design or come up with characters, and I had few people with me who used to animate the characters with me. And these guys used to take a long time to animate. And for me, it was very exciting that my characters are coming to life. So मैं उनके पास हमेशा जाके कि अभी और कितना टाइम हुआ कि नहीं game ready. And I was like, okay, fuck it. I should also just sit down and figure out the software. And that time we used to animate on Flash, which was a very, very simple software. And I think in like a span of 2 weeks, I sort of mastered the software and I was like, okay, I can also animate. But again, I didn't know the fundamentals of animation. I just knew how to make things move. But I was enjoying that. I didn't even know, and that time I had no plans to get into. But I was enjoying the process of making things move or sort of storytelling, and then one of the guys, he one day was just sitting and figuring out like what to. He was basically preparing for NID, and he told me about NID, and then we Googled and we looked at the play, and I was just really fascinated actually. And I was like, "ये तो करना है यार, यहाँ पे जाना." And that's how I was introduced to NID. And then I also ended up filling up a form, and I got selected again for the interview. I saw the campus and I loved it. And yeah.
So tell us about the first impressions now. मतलब NID मतलब ये आ गए and फिर how was it like? What was Ahmedabad like? What was it like? Yeah.
I think initially, funny story, like campus though I loved, obviously. Like when I entered the institute, also coming from art college, it was very similar. We had these big sculptures and those clay terracotta kind of. We had a monument, so that also was a great connect because in Delhi we had these big parks with some old monuments or like your Lodi Gardens and places like that. So I sort of felt at home and I felt comfortable. So I was like, yeah, ye jagah achhi hai type. And when I went towards the hostel and I was walking around and I saw those bare brick sort of look, and I was like, abhi it's sort of under construction. I hope like jab tak main yahan pe join karu tab tak hostel complete ho jaye. And I didn't know that that's how it was. Aur jab aaya bhi to laga, oh shit, abhi tak complete nahi hua ye. So that was like my first impression of sort of NID. But what I liked was when I was roaming around in the studio and the hostel, a lot of people like when they're gone, you leave a couple of sketchbooks or like small things, your animation puppets and stuff. वो सब देख के I got really excited, कि oh wow, like, and especially like animation studio, because a lot of people had displayed things. There were things on the wall like posters and stuff like that. So it was very exciting. I was very happy when I joined, and I put few things here. The little pink card is the invitation we got for the party in the animation studio. So it was like a plastic sheet with some peg holes, and I think Priya had made this, and it had a little clay sort of character, my face with the cap and my beard. So yeah, like all these small things were like really exciting for me. That's me in the animation studio or new media studio. I think that bunny was UP's that crazy psycho bunny he made.
Who was your roomie in the first year?
Briganko.
Briganko was your roomie in the first year. Okay. And
I was lucky that I think in the first, after a few months only, he decided to move out, and he was staying outside. So I had the big room to myself, and I was very happy.
Tell us a bit about interaction also, no, Rob?
Oh yeah. Interaction was fun, yeah. It was, see, I came from Delhi and I had experienced a bit of, social interaction in my college. So it wasn't really scary, but it was very different because, in Delhi, like in my Delhi college, at least at the end of the day, I could go back home. But here, you're right there. Like people will come knock on your hostel door and ask you to come out. So there was no escape. But I found it very creative, especially like even you guys discussed last time the whole ICOSA and everyone like planning that there will be one sort of scary committee and there will be like some guys who will come with you and all of that, like a rescue committee and people like staging these acts and all. So that was really interesting. But more than that, like I really enjoyed that we had to come up with like new things every day, and I also realized that it was a great way to connect with people and remember people. Like even from my batch, we were like 100 plus. मुझे शायद पता ही नहीं होता कि कौन कौन है, but just because of that social interaction sessions, मुझे पता था कि this one is a great singer, this one can play a guitar, this one can dance, this one does mimicry, or this one does push-ups like with one hand, like stupid sort of information that people... yeah. So I had to run up to the third floor to take calls every time. So every time the phone would ring, they would just shout out my name, Robert, and I had to run up floor. और जैसे ही मैं पहुंचता था फोन के पास, फोन बंद हो जाता. And I was like, what? And जितनी बार उठाता भी था उतने टाइम होता था, call. I want to speak to Rashomon. Can you call Rashomon? So I'm going, Rashomon! And then I realized that people were calling from the Sea Hostel. So yeah, it was fun. That's what I'm saying. Like it was really creative and entertaining, and I absolutely loved it. And there was so much happening here, like at all times. I have put down pictures here. Animation studio mein, these guys were dancing. I think this was the party or maybe kabhi aur ka scene. I don't remember. And this was, I think that Matki or Janmashtami or and
old canteen में जो होता था ना?
नहीं hostel के बीच में.
अच्छा हाँ, A hostel के नीचे वाला.
A hostel के नीचे. And the blue shirt, ऊपर 3 लोग हैं ना, उसमें से the blue shirt guy, skinny guys, that's me. And मेरे ऊपर अग्रल था, जो कि गिरा था और उसका पैर टूट गया था. So I had never done anything like this, yeah. And I wasn't even planning to, but I was just standing and looking from the balcony, and then someone called and said, hello, lightweight, you come, you will have to climb. And I was like, oh, okay. And then I did it, and it was a lot of fun. And I remember
what about your, sorry, I'm cutting through. What about your style? Like the whole, the hip hop style, and how did that manifest and grow?
Again, like I think this was my visits to the US, and like I used to listen to a lot of hip hop music, rap music. So that really influenced in the way I used to dress up, even my art. A lot of comic books, graffiti, everything sort of was an extension of that. I was also ragged because of that a lot, because I used to wear these really oversized clothes, and everyone thought that, even faculties, like they didn't understand why I always wear a cap, but I thought that that's my look, like it completes me. So yeah.
How many caps do you have now, Rob?
a lot.
200, 300.
I go through phases, no, like I have snapbacks, I have fedoras, I have those berets, I have, so वो भी उसका भी collection रहता है. So a lot of fedoras, a lot of berets, a lot of snapbacks, like that. Those bucket caps also. इसमें I have not put bandanas. That's a cultural day. That was also like a really fun thing that I experienced only at NID, because we had people from all over the country, and that's why I wrote, like, NID is like a cocoon. One of our fellow peeps, he used to say that, and that time we used to just be like, yeah, NID is like a cocoon. You come here and you're like a tiny worm, and after you're done, you evolve or transition into this beautiful butterfly.
Wait, silk sari. It was a silk sari. NID is like a cocoon. You become a silk sari at the end of it.
So at that time, obviously, we used to find it funny, but you know, it's so true that NID was like this really perfect ecosystem, you know, in a way. Like you come there, and it was a really sort of like a safe space. Like even though people used to make fun of me for certain things, but I knew it was just light-hearted, whatever. You know, I knew that people are not judging me. You know, I faced that back in Delhi, but here I knew everyone is really friendly, super sweet. Like, you know, they're like-minded people. I could just sit and have a conversation with anyone. Like if I had like a doubt, I could sit with anyone. Like Anuj said, like Anuj is not from VC, like visual communication, but I could go and sit with him and chit chat with him about anything I wanted, you know, and that was really beautiful. And everyone supported each other. And, you know, especially jury time, you know, everyone used to help each other prepare for the jury, to put things together, and that was really beautiful, man. And that really helped me, shape me in a lot of ways. So yeah.
What about some memorable projects from NID?
My
Both
favorite
on
would
screen
be
and off screen.
my favorite would be the workshop that we had with Weber, because जब मैं आया भी था तब भी I actually made, like, I don't have it now because I ended up shooting it on my handycam, and then I transferred the footage, and then I had to grab frames from that to make a stop motion film, because I didn't understand this concept of clicking pictures and stitching them, and that's how animation is. So I actually used my video camera to film it and then grab frames. So, but yeah, I made like a really short animation, stop motion animation film for my interview, and I decided to show that. So I was really interested in stop motion, and all thanks to Weber. Um, Even when I found out about NID, like a couple of people that we used to discuss were, like, we obviously like grew up watching a lot of MTV and Channel V. और उस पे जितना भी animation होता था was all NID people. And when I found out that it's NID guys designing that and making that animation, I was like, damn man, I have to be in the same space. And Weber was like, like,
हाथ ऊपर करके खड़े हो जाओ, हाथ ऊपर करके खड़े हो जाओ. Like he's the best.
When Weber came, it was almost like a fanboy sort of moment. Ki, oh man, we are going to work with Weber. When we had seen his monkey film, what was that? Long. What was the name of that film? Cage Story. Right?
Yeah.
It was
Prasenjit and PJ and Weber made that.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
and it was so amazing, and everyone used to discuss that. So yeah, so I wanted to do stop motion, and then when Weber came to the campus to take that workshop, it was just amazing. Yeah, those days we didn't sleep. Like the first picture is all of us like like discussing ideas, and Weber was trying to like explain to us what the process is like and what you'll have to do. First, you'll have to make your puppets, that armature, then you have to put clay, then we'll build these sets and we'll shoot it, and then the editing process, all of that. And the picture below is we got, I think, a day and a half or two to make and shoot and everything, like get the project ready. And we didn't sleep at all. It was me, Sudhanshu, and Kavita. We didn't sleep. We made, that's the film, On the Rocks, on the side, still from the film. And again, like if you see, again, my hip hop and rap influence, wahan pe bhi aa gaya. So the whole story was sort of like this character, and it's like, the invention of wheel kind of a concept. And you see like the drawing, and you feel that, oh, the person is trying to create like a mode of transport, but it's like a top shot of a turntable. And then at the end of the film, the guy starts on the turntable, and all the other cavemen start dancing around it. So yeah, that was the most fun project, man. And again, like this was still fine because this was just my introduction to it, but my final film was also a stop motion project. And I think, like that project sort of taught me a lot, because what NID is, like I said, it's like this beautiful ecosystem of different disciplines and different departments and stuff. And for that film, it was so great that I could go in different departments and learn things. Like when I'm making my set, I went to the woodwork shop to make small like sort of furniture and things of thermocol and wood and cardboard. When I wanted costumes, I was sitting with the apparel guys and we were figuring out what my costume, my puppets will wear, what kind of costumes will design.
But not your costumes.
Huh?
Like,
What was my costume? I wish. Then like for lighting, I used to just run to the video department and call Rohit Dubey. And I would always like bug him, ki, Aja, please, yaar, help me light up my set. Because it was like a miniature set, no? So usme thoda control light chahiye hota tha. So there was a lot of learnings that happened, like multidisciplinary sort of learnings that happened. And it was great because that's what you need when you step outside. When you step out of NID, when you enter the real world, that's what you need. Like, look at you, Sethi. Like, you are also now making films with cars, and you're flying drones and stuff like that. I am making television shows. This is not what we were trained for, but because we did all of this, like different departments mein jaake thoda insights lena. That also builds your confidence. So when you go out in the industry, no matter what project you get, how you can sort of tackle it. As a designer, how you can create a solution or find a solution for this problem. So that was great.
Solving. You're really tuned in for problem solving. I think that's the biggest takeaway. We're tuned for problem solving, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah. So first job, so like NID से तो आप पक्कर तुम एक silk saree या beautiful butterfly बन गए. अब इसके बाद क्या किया? What was the next thing that you did?
इसके बाद क्या किया? Oh, I'm just jumping my slides.
What are you saying?
Yeah, ये मैं दिखाया नहीं. This is what you were asking. My influence, hip hop music का influence.
Shit, bro, you know how to ride a skateboard or what?
I used to like skateboard when I was in college. That's me convocating, getting my degree. I was into, that's me performing on stage, some rap songs. That's me with my dance troupe. We used to perform like represent our college. So yeah, sorry. So then NID se nikal ke na. So like I said, I my final project was also a stop motion film. So as soon as I got done with NID, again, I was very lucky, very fortunate that I got a call from Vaibhav and he was like, listen, I have a couple of projects, like stop motion projects. Can you come and join? And I was like, what? Of course. And I was super happy that, I got an opportunity like that to work with him. Also, my industrial visit, when you do know, like that also, I did at Famous, where Eeks was there and Vaibhav was there. So again, Vaibhav ke to main piche pad gaya tha. So that's me. Like I joined Vaibhav Studios and I was working with him. We worked on a lot of different projects and a lot of really interesting stuff we did. Long also worked for a brief period.
How was the experience for you guys, like working there? Like any sweet stories or quips that we can hear?
It was amazing, man, because it was a really small team. Like if you see like my dip talk also, because I did my dip also with Vaibhav. Like we used to do a lot of stuff, like right from designing characters or coming up with stories or making storyboards to doing animation, to doing keyframes, to doing cleanups, to like compositing, everything, backgrounds. So again, it was like a full-on what do you say? Like if you go to a sort of bigger space, then you are allotted or assigned a certain job, and this is your job, and this is what you have to do. And when you go to a setup like this, like Vaibhav, everyone was doing everything. And again, that was great because you are learning all the sort of tools that are given to you. You know how to use each and every tool that is thrown at you. So that was great. So यहाँ पे 2-4 projects थे, like
funny stories. Any funny stories?
Funny stories. Funny story was when I was sitting and so Vaibhav's studio, his first studio was in his house only. And when we were working on this film, like the stop motion film, The Three Little Pigs, everyone loves good handwriting. This was like a Apsara Pencils commercial we were doing. And the whole concept was like the whole Three Little Pigs and the Wolf story, where the wolf comes to sort of eat the pigs. And the pigs basically write like a really beautiful note that we'll miss you, mom. And the wolf sees that and he falls in love with the handwriting, and a story में twist, मतलब वो wolf उनको खाता नहीं है ऐसा. So we were working on this, and I was sitting and making the puppets. So like I said, Weber's studio was in his house. So when we were working with thermocol and all, we had to sit outside. So I was sitting outside working, and obviously I was with thermocol. What was that noise?
सोनल, आपकी मिक्सी चल रही है.
I know, yeah. Why do you think like bloody hell? Sorry.
Damn.
I was sitting outside, destroying thermocol, and by the end of the day, I think raat ho gayi thi, and I was fully covered in thermocol. And at that time, it was just me. So you see that picture, no? It was nobody was from NID. Like there were just 5-6 people working with him. I was the only one from NID. And suddenly, so obviously, I was longing for कि NID के लोग के साथ मिलना हो ऐसा, क्योंकि वेबो का स्टूडियो was also in Borivali. So वहाँ से निकल के आगे कहीं जाने के लिए बहुत प्लान करना पड़ता था, because everyone used to hang either in Bandra or in town. So Borivali से town जाना मतलब you need your passport and all that. So in the night I'm sitting and working, like standing in thermocol, and suddenly from that dust, you know, like that thermocol dust, walks in this beautiful being, long beard. And I was like, hey, Robert. And I was like, what, Long? What the fuck are you doing here? So he said, I called Weber for my industrial training, and he said, come for an interview of sorts. So I've just come to meet him. And I was like, oh, wow. मतलब ये NID के लोग भी यहाँ पे आ जाएंगे. And then I think they had a little meeting or interview or whatever. And then Long came out and said, हाँ क्या हुआ? He said, हाँ हो गया. So I said, okay, so when are you joining? He said, now. And he just started working. So yeah, it was fun. So yeah, so this is some of the work that I did. We did one Apsara pencils, and we did we launched Hungama channel. So at Weber Studio, we designed the whole animation package for Hungama, which was all their promos, their IDs, music videos, and things like that. Then there were a couple of other projects on the side. That dog one was like one Flash animation. Again, I said I used to do a lot of Flash work. Though this project was handled by someone else, but I was just helping him. The below one was Alcazar, vodka, some CDs they were launching. Iska bhi funny story. I think is Weber there, because he can tell the story better. But agar मैं कुछ भूल रहा हूँ तो you can add in.
Weber was there, but
Yeah.
somebody who's the host and co-host didn't let him in, so he's watching it from the Facebook.
Okay, cool.
Oh shit.
So I mean, he'll remember this. I remember, I think it was Alcazar only. Like one guy was supposed to come and meet us, and the character that they designed, uska kuch hota, because obviously you can't promote alcohol. So Alcazar CDs, ऐसा कुछ तो उनका कुछ तो था. Or
Bacardi water.
Yeah, you know, like something like that. So this was also like one music CD or something. So
Bacardi
that
water.
character basically touches that Alcazar logo, and he gets all charged up, and he starts dancing. And basically the whole idea was that, you know, after a shot of Alcazar, you will be all charged up, but we were connecting it to music. And then once he's charged up, he starts doing some dancing, you know. And Weber knew that I used to do all of this, and I used to listen to hip hop. And so we were talking about it, and he said, okay, like what are the dance moves and this, that, other. And he said, when the guy comes, no, we'll show you, because I used to always dress up in my bandana and with my headphones and all. They say we have hired a special choreographer who's going to basically teach dance to the animated character. Only Weber would come up with things like this. So we were like, oh, okay. And I was getting nervous.
Weber is here. Weber is here.
Weber, do you remember this?
Roberto!
Weber!
I remember. We'd not done. I had not done anything on that film. I think 2 रात में आप लोगों ने बनाया था वो film.
और आपको याद है, मतलब जो हम लोग ने डिस्कस किया था कि हम लोग उसको बोले हैं कि मैं ये स्टेप बनाऊंगा और ये सिखाएंगे एंड अभी वो उसको ट्रेन करना पड़ेगा एनिमेटेड कैरेक्टर को एंड वी वर लाइक प्लानिंग ऑल ऑफ दिस एंड वी लाइक डैम विल इवन बाय इट कि हम लोग एक कोरियोग्राफर को बुला रहे हैं एक एनिमेटेड कैरेक्टर को ट्रेन करने के लिए।
ये सब याद ही नहीं यार मुझे।
Scam. But I don't remember if it happened or not. But this was like those late night sessions when you were like animating and we were sitting and finishing, but just before dinner or after dinner, those sessions we used to have. And that time we had discussed this.
Okay.
But yeah, so वो बहुत एक fun story था. And then this was the first project I worked on with Weber. These are like some of the sketches. This is that storyboard. Uska. This was the set, छोटा miniature set. यहाँ पे मैं बैठ के, I don't know if you can see full screen हुआ है कि नहीं, but those tiny white triangles are wolf के दांत जो मैं बैठ के MCL से बना रहा था. But it was fun, yeah. Like on the top third frame, if you can see of the storyboard, there was a mini table and that giant, my hand like holding on to the pencil and writing. Because वो छोटे frame को later लिख के रखते ना, we'll miss you, mommy. So like that. And this was like a 2-day, 3-day project, and Long was also on this. And I remember after we used to finish, Long and I used to stay there only in the night. And one day we remember.
Tell the dog story.
Tell the dog story. Yeah.
Tell the dog story. Dog story.
Yes. We were sleeping in the night, and we used to sleep in one of the green rooms, or I don't know, like the main room जहाँ पे सारा equipment था. And that didn't have an attached loop. And in the night, the AC was so cold that obviously we wanted to go take a leak. And we opened the door, and रात को security के लिए that guy had some 3 or 4 Dobermans there. And we opened the door, and they all came going. And I was like, "Damn, what do we do now?" And then we were like, "We can't obviously take a leak inside the room, तो कुछ ना कुछ तो करना पड़ेगा हम लोग." And I don't know.
Good old Dettol bottle.
Solution क्या? No, there was bottle, no glass, no jar. They were only puppets. हमारा and हमारा बाकी set.
No, we took risk. We took risk, and yeah. we threw some fake bones or something, and then to distract the dogs.
Clay. But yeah, so this was a very exciting project. My first project with Weber.
Hey, dude, but 2-3 days, matlab, like, coming from NID ka timelines, just like learning, I mean, working in the industry, and that too under like one of the greatest. How was it like? Like, what kind of learnings did you get initially itself? Sorry, I'm roping it back in.
Again, like that's what I'm saying, that working with him was, मतलब हर एक चीज में एक learning experience था यार. Like even to now figure out कि अच्छा हम लोग को एक दिन में ही concept, like how at NID we would sit and sip on chai and coffee and go, अभी I'm working on the concept. But Weber would come up with like a concept in a night, like अभी आज brief आया तो आज रात को सोच लिया. And then we had to do the same, like even when we were working with for Hungama, then he would say, okay, like think of some concepts and tomorrow present. And I was like, what? मतलब एक दिन में. But for me, I was lucky because, like I said, I did my industrial training also with Weber only, with Weber and X. And there also, though we didn't work on many projects, we only got one. I think it was some Vix का या कुछ ऐसा था जिसके लिए they asked us to animate few things. I don't think वो कभी it went on air, but it was just like an exercise for us. But we had to come up with ideas almost every 2 days. So कोई भी अगर brief आता था, कोई inquiry आता था कि Mountain Dew का कोई ad बनाना है या कुछ Vicks का है या कोई और है. So it was me, Sudhanshu and Neera. We were working at Famous Studios, and we had to like come up with concepts like and storyboards like in a day or two, and then present to Weber and X. So that was great, and that time we were still at NID, So for us to like come up with ideas or generate ideas like that, that was like a perfect exercise because we understood how the industry works and how quick you have to be and how good you have to be, because you can't just come up with ideas. Kal kuch bhi bol dunga. It should be like a sellable idea. So that sort of prepared me. By the time I went to work with Vaibhav, so I was sort of seasoned. So
Like, खिलाड़ी बन गया था तू.
खिलाड़ी तो नहीं, but हाँ थोड़ा better तो हो गया था.
अच्छा.
So then ये बाकी का है some sketches and stuff जो Hangama के लिए we were working on some of the ideas and stories, and like I said, you can see the whole process here, like drawing the characters, rough scribbles to, you know, polishing them, and obviously everything was because it was Vaibhav's style, so he would like develop the characters in his style, and then we had to replicate the same sort of style to fit into that. So that was also great because, you know, like how we had always sort of envisioned this, and when you work for like a bigger studio, like say you work with Disney and there is a main animator, and then you have to work according to his style and not yours. So you have to be very flexible, and you have to, you know, mold yourself to that style or your drawings to that style. So again, this was a great learning. And the best was, you know, the sessions when we used to present the ideas, because a lot of times Vaibhav used to do the voices, no? So it was amazing because like the one where, you know, the third one, the storyboard where this, so what we had done was the H became like a character, like a little kid, like a little bratty, naughty kid. And every time उसके साथ कुछ ना कुछ होता है, and वो last में जाके Hangama का logo बन जाता है. So like for that one, when the kid comes and the mother opens the door and he's standing all dirty, इसका कहाँ colored version भी है ना साथ में. So he's all like dirty. So Vaibhav would do voices and all, mummy ka. Sorry, mummy. In his style, because he used to also do the voiceovers. So those sessions were amazing, yeah, because, you know, it was very entertaining. And then it wasn't like work, because you're like, we'll come up with this, and this character or funny kaise bana sakte hain, isko aur quirky kaise bana sakte hain. So that was nice. And again, once we were done like this, the next storyboard you see, all the cancelled one was, once you're done with a particular shot, you cancel that on the frame. On the side were like rough scribbles and backgrounds, or a palette, when you're setting like a palette, or what treatment you're going to give, whether there should be an outline, no outline to the character. Then it was setting up the frames, keyframes. Below you see how you would animate them, then some certain colored versions. So like that. What else? Yeah. So that was like my time with Vaibhav, and it was an amazing time, and I feel really lucky that I got an opportunity like that to work under him and with him. And it was great, yeah, because he also gives you a lot of sort of freedom to experiment and try. You know, like, though he's known for his style, and it's not because you're on the call and saying this, like everyone knows your style. Like if anyone draws those eyes or face, will say, "Hi, like," and that style is so unique and so, I mean, fun, like in a way that, and simple also. No, I also ended up drawing a lot of characters like that, and at times people will say, "Arey, this looks like Vaibhav's character," and then I had to break from that because, you know, his style is so like, you start drawing like that. Like everyone used to draw Mickey Mouse because it was so simple, and so his style is like that. But he will still give you freedom to explore and experiment. Like even Long and I, we did a lot of backgrounds and characters and stuff for some of the films for Hangama. And that was not necessarily his style, but he was like, okay, we will experiment with this. And we had certain backgrounds done in our style or our palettes and stuff. And so it was good, like, you know, that you're given a responsibility like that, or even freedom like that to sort of experiment and design. So yeah.
How did Pogo happen?
Pogo happened.
Yes, I'm waiting for that, Pratik. Rob, audition story, you have to act out.
Yeah, like...
the audition story he has to tell everybody. Amazing thing, because he went for audition, छुट्टी लेके गया वो काम से, और आके उसने पूरा डिटेल में बताया कि क्या किया उसने. रोबर्टो ऐसा नहीं करना यार. He was, अच्छा नहीं रॉब बताएगा.
No, Vaibhav, you say.
No. अच्छा, रॉब को ना कुछ ईगल, I think, Rob, you should tell. You know, he was
there was another guy, like when I'd gone for audition, and Sonal is also on the call. So I'll tell you the story. The picture I shared, of Vaibhav's initial team, उसमें the guy standing next to, I'll just open that slide and I'll show you guys. ये वाला slide में, the first guy, no, wearing the white shirt with spectacles. So that's Mehboob. Yeah. So Mehboob का एक friend था, अभी मैं नाम भूल गया शायद, विनय, विवेक, something with V, सोनल को याद होगा. Was also Sonal's friend.
Loknath.
लोकनाथ, sorry, क्या विनय लोकनाथ, क्या memory है मेरी. तो लोकनाथ basically एक दिन, so what we used to do was जब काम हम सब खत्म हो जाता था, we used to go jam at my place. हाँ, ये भी बहुत अच्छा interesting चीज था कि वैभव का studio was in the same sort of building. I was in a different wing. This was, I don't know, 8th floor or something, and I was on the 1st floor. तो कुछ ट्रैवल वगैरह का सीन होता नहीं था, मैं बस निकल के लिफ्ट में जाता था या वॉक करके जाता था ऊपर एंड देन नीचे आके वापस. So a lot of times after like office hours, a lot of people used to just come and chill at my place and then used to hang. और अगर हमारे पास कुछ projects रहते थे जिस पे हमें काम करना है, used to just get it there and work on it at my place. So Mehboob used to hang a lot. Long also stayed there. A lot of people used to come in IDK. So I think one of the sessions, Loknath was there and he was talking about this show. This friend of mine, she was looking for people and they are auditioning people and artists and this, that, other. And because we used to do all this, you know, I had a guitar, so हम लोग jam करते रहते थे, कुछ funny songs and, you know, crack jokes, or I would rap or something. They said, "Arey, you should do this, yeah," because they're looking for like someone who can be, you know, like sort of like a package. कुछ art भी कर सकता है और ideas भी दे सकता है ऐसा. And I was like, okay. And then Sonal called me, and then she said, "I'm from NID," and I was like, "Oh, wait a minute." But obviously I didn't know because she was very senior. And then she called me. And I went for the audition, and what Weber was talking about, the audition, and what Weber was talking about is one guy had come and वो audition में कुछ eagle का acting कर रहा था कि I'm a bird कुछ ऐसा. And I think I don't know if it was Sonal or Jules or someone, and they were also very entertained and वो उसका थोड़ा और खींचने के लिए they were like, "अच्छा, you're flying higher." He's like, "I'm flying higher." And like, "Even higher, I'm flying higher." And he's like, "But अभी लग नहीं रहा है." So he's going up like on his toes and all. So I was like, ये करना पड़ेगा.
Arun, I will sometime tell the story of the number of auditions I must have taken to sort of, I mean, that's another story. And what all and how, yeah.
Another thing, like I often talk about this in my other interviews and stuff, that I actually said no because when Sonal said कि चल कर, मैं ये कर ही नहीं सकता हूँ, like there's no way. So then at least thank God she was open to, I said, okay, I'll go back and I'll sit down and write something because they had like these lines. At that time they were planning some musketeers और 3 लोग होंगे और ऐसा होगा. And I was like, मैं ये lines याद करके बोल ही नहीं सकता हूँ. I'll go back and I'll write my own sort of script. And because I'd just done that film Once Upon a Tree with 2 characters, and so I thought वही plot लेता हूँ and I'll make it shorter, crisper, add some funny dialogues. And Mehboob helped me a lot because he was really good at writing. So he would take, like if I had a joke and he would say, you know, why don't you say it like this? And I would be like, oh, actually sounds better. So we wrote like a 2-page, 3-page script. I still have that script somewhere. अभी कहाँ पर है वो पता नहीं. But Sonal के पास तो audition tape भी होगा कहीं ना कहीं.
Correct.
And I came fully prepared with like these. And again, I went to Weber and I said, I need some props. So I took some wire, I took thermocol, I took like some sheets and stuff, and I went prepared with these tiny sort of models and characters and puppets. And I did like my own audition session with, you know, jumping around, and there was like a blue cellophane. And Sonal also helped me a lot because when I narrated the whole thing to her, she was like, okay, prepare रखना पड़ेगा, get this ready because you're on camera. You can't be like, कुछ मैं वहाँ होके आता हूँ पीछे. So you have to keep this here, you have to keep that there, and you know, be ready. So I was like, okay, fine. But it was like really nerve-wracking, man. Like I was I was shit scared in front of the camera. But somehow I ended up doing it. I somehow gathered the courage to do it. And long story short, Pogo ka journey started.
What was the team like? Tell us some backstories from there also. Like, what was the team like? How did you build this up? And how did celebrityhood hit you on the face, like one thappad? So, like, how did you work this?
I'll tell you one funny thing. So I said, no, like Weber studio was in Borivali, and every time we had to go, and our office was in Lower Parel at that time. So उधर जाता था मैं ऑडिशंस के लिए, इसके लिए, so ट्रेन में जाना पड़ता था, वो सब करना पड़ता था, काफी लंबा जर्नी होती थी यार. तो by the time I used to come back, I was like tired, and I used to hate traveling by train because it was so convenient, to work with Weber, क्योंकि मेरे को एक रूम से निकल के दूसरे रूम पे जाना होता था. It was like that. And plus in Borivali it was like great weather. We were right next to the national park, so रात को ठंडा हो जाता था. There was no humidity, like. And when you were traveling by local train, वो सब बॉम्बे का सीन शुरू होता था. And अब तो मैं used to हो गया था the tropical weather, but initially it was very difficult because it's so sticky all the time. So I used to hate traveling by train, and it was super crowded. Yeah, so you have to worry about your wallet, you have to worry about the bag, you have something important there, or some file, some CD, it shouldn't break. अंदर कैसे जाएंगे local train से, बाहर कैसे जाएंगे, वो सब. But the day I was selected, like I remember Jules Fuller, who was heading the department at that time, when he told me that, okay, because they had shortlisted me, that shortlisted someone else, and we gave a lot of auditions. And final audition ke baad, he took me to Mahalakshmi Gallops, and he made me sit down because I wasn't sure. I was doing my dream job here. I was working with Weber, and slowly we were getting more work. So he was saying that now you can handle a project. So for me, at that time, coming out of NID and wanting to become an animation filmmaker, I was like, great, like I'm getting this perfect opportunity to do stuff that I really wanted to do. And then उसमें बीच में एक पोगो का show आ जाता है, and it was like a great opportunity, but I had never done anything like that, and I didn't even know whether it would work or not. Like touchwood, that the show worked, and how, yeah, like, but उस time पे it was really scary, so I didn't want to join also. So I kept saying no. So he said, come, we'll have a beer or two. And obviously after a couple of beers, I was like, maybe I can do this, वो automatically confidence आ जाता ना आपके अंदर. And I remember, and he said, ऐसा होगा, and I was super happy. And then I remember talking to Ilyas, who was also working with Pogo at that time, and he used to handle the production and stuff. And we discussed, and they gave me a little inkling of how much money I could make if I was working for television, because they wanted to sort of like sell this whole idea to me that it's like a perfect opportunity. Why are you saying no? As an artist, as a designer, you're getting to work on a show, design your own stuff, and you'll get paid really well. So why are you saying no? So after a couple of days, during that amount, I was like, okay, wait a minute, yeah, seems like perfect. अगर नहीं भी होगा then I discuss this Weber कि अगर नहीं चला show तो मैं वापस आ जाऊँगा. And Weber said, so then I was like, okay, ठीक है, Weber ने बोल दिया मैं वापस भी आ सकता हूँ. So that night, after a couple of days,
बैकअप प्लान तूने पहले से ही तैयार रखा हुआ था. तूने बैकअप प्लान पहले से ही तैयार रखा हुआ था.
After I heard कि अच्छा ऐसा पैसा मिल सकता है और अभी तो लॉक हो गया है कि अभी जाके कॉन्ट्रैक्ट साइन करना है. That night I came out of Gallops and I was like, okay, now to go back to Borivali, मुझे कैसे जाना पड़ेगा? महालक्ष्मी स्टेशन से ट्रेन लेना पड़ेगा. I was like, wait a minute, fuck that, taxi. I took a taxi from Mahalakshmi to, क्योंकि मैं तब सोच भी नहीं सकता था यार, तब हमारे फोन रिचार्ज करने के भी पैसे नहीं होते थे. And जो भी मेरे वॉलेट में पैसे थे सब चले गए टैक्सी में जाने में. सुबह I regretted that, but yeah. And then my sort of journey with Pogo started. And initially, again, it was really exciting because I was working with, again, NIDians. It was Sonal, it was Arnab, and again, Arnab had come down and he had taken a personality and caricature course. And Arnab said, I fell in love with that guy's mind. It was so like fascinating and so like interesting, like his ideas, or कुछ भी एक छोटा चीज रहता था उसको वो किस तरह से present कर सकता है. That I was like, I want to learn this from him, and obviously he helped me a lot. So yeah, so from there we started. Again, I guess it's because NID का sort of ये मंत्र है या motto है, like, you know, सब लोग जब साथ में रहते हैं और साथ में पढ़ते हैं, साथ में निकलते हैं, you know, like I said, no, like nobody like sort of judges you, nobody's judgmental, everybody is supportive, everybody appreciates what you're doing. There is no like competition, like, you know, like there is healthy competition, but it's not like I want to pull this one down. So when you work with NID, and so the best thing is that they let you do what you want to do. You know, they believe in you because they're like, you come from the same institute, you have studied the same thing. I'm giving you this platform and an opportunity, and do what you want to do. And that's what I got at Pogo. And, you know, again, thanks to Sonal and Arnab, they would say, okay, now think of ideas. We'll help you, but think of what you want to do, how you want to shape it. And initially, why I ended up doing MAD was we shot a couple of pilots which people don't know, jo work nahi kara. Because at that time, they had like a vision in mind, the channel and the production house, and they were sort of working around that. Usme hota tha, "Acha, tum log kya dal sakte ho beech mein?" And then I said, let me do it my way. Let me do what I want to do. This is what I can do, and this is what I can't do. Like, let's remove like too much of talking and whatever. If I'm talking about what I'm doing and what is in front of the, like on the table, like it's easier to sort of talk to the camera, because talking to a black box was very difficult. I'd never done that. So because of that, you know, slowly I gained the confidence, slowly like my sort of delivery improved, the way I was presenting, all of that. And I think when the first season sort of got over, I think, I don't know whether it was the first season or first episode or what, because I got a call from Jules and Ilyas, and they said the show is a hit and the show got the highest ratings and stuff like that. And I was like, what? And they said, ha, matlab, you beat Noddy. And I was like, Noddy? So, and Noddy, like now we know like how Chhota Bheem is so popular. At that time, Noddy was like, I think the biggest show on Pogo. And they said, you beat Noddy. And I was like, okay. So, and then I realized that, you know, how well the show was received and how much people were loving it. And that was like a really like sort of a confidence booster. And then I wanted to do more. Then I wanted to try bigger, better things. And I think the first show, and then we started doing these on-ground events, like to promote the show. And the first show that we did, I think in South, like Chennai or somewhere, I remember people running behind my car.
Oh yeah,
my name. And I was like,
that happens,
what is happening here? Yeah, like I came to the car and they were like, no! And I was like, me?
Arun, do you remember the first big picture we shot, like the thing that we shot, the proof that this can be done? Do you remember that?
And I think Mahalakshmi only, you know, we had taken one studio.
Just two of us with a handicap.
Yes.
Do you remember that? And you were throwing paint around and making something, and you were top angle.
We were walking, on this big like chart paper rolls with like brooms and mops and things like that, and throwing paint, bucket full of paint like that we were throwing. And there was a handicap. किसी तरह तो हमने जुगाड़ करके उसको
एक ladder थी, हम उसके ऊपर ladder पे चढ़ के we were taking top and actually blocking the whole show, you know, the whole big picture, if you remember.
Yes.
And that blew everybody's mind. Remember?
Yeah. And I still remember that. And I came back home and my mom was at that time visiting me in Bombay. And she saw, मतलब मेरे पैंट पे, पैर पे, शूज पे सब पेंट लगा, हाथ पे सब पेंट लगा हुआ है. And she thought कि मतलब कुछ तो ऐसा सेट डिजाइन वगैरह का काम शुरू कर दिया. She was like, अच्छा कोई नहीं, चल अच्छा चल रहा है. But you wanted to do animation.
लड़का कुछ तो काम कर रहा है, मतलब आर्टिस्ट है, कुछ तो काम
कर रहा है नहीं ज़्यादा. But yeah, that was the first big picture that I did, and this was like the team. Either Sonal nahi hai shayad, but this was the Meditech team that was working. That time I had long hair, so ye cornrows ka ek look tha. We also had this white overalls, again everything like hip hop, so I had these overalls with hoodies and bandanas and things like that. I used to dress up like that. So that was like an outfit that I used to wear when I used to go outdoors to do big pictures and stuff. So that's that.
The look also kept evolving, right, during the show. I mean, as with seasons evolving, even the look evolved and even the content evolved. as with shows?
Yes, the look evolved also because, like when I left NID, I had piercing, my eyebrow piercing, long hair, all of that. And when we were shooting, we would shoot for like, 20 days at a stretch and then a break for 10 days and again shoot 15 days. And so it was like really long duration. And pure time, I'm just wearing like that outfit that has been sort of planned or designed for the show. I'm wearing a bandana, I'm wearing a cap. So there was like, I got sick and tired of like maintaining my long hair. So I thought I'll cut my hair. So one season we shot with my short hair. Then I was like, okay, bandana bahut ho gaya. Should we try some different look? So when we used to do all our outdoor stuff and all, I used to wear those berets and stuff. So, just to create like a little bit of, क्योंकि कई बार पता नहीं होता था कि ये episode first season का है कि third season का है, because the set was similar. And I think after a few seasons we changed the set also. So yeah. And then initially, you can see here when I did that Amitabh Bachchan one, I was also wearing those visors. So I would tie my hair cornrows in a ponytail behind and like wear a visor. Yeah, but we did like really exciting stuff. And this was I think the first portrait I made of Amitabh Bachchan using small Amitabh Bachchan photographs. Then a big like a monster sort of or a creature on the beach using automobile parts. And then elephant, like this was like Arnab and I used to often discuss, and we're like, you should paint an elephant. You should like.
Did you guys paint an elephant before Banksy?
Yeah, we did. We painted an elephant before Banksy. And this was really funny, right? With the picture abhi chota hai, full screen mein shayad dekhta. But I had painted like two characters. So the elephant ka legs were character ka legs. So when the elephant was walking, it was like the two characters are sort of like strolling. Ek ke piche ek walk karke ja rahe. So it looked really funny. And this video ke shot mein last mein. So we shot in like a small haveli. And the shoot khatam ho gaya tha, we took the elephant out. We decided we won't tie the elephant. So haveli रहेगा तो वो जहाँ भी move करेगा, we'll follow and we'll keep painting. वैसा. But end of the shoot, we decided we'll take it out for a little stroll in the village, and all the kids were like behind the elephant because never seen anything like this. So we got this beautiful shot of the elephant walking, or these two characters walking like that, almost like animated characters, and पीछे छोटे-छोटे बच्चे भाग रहे हैं. So it was really funny. But yeah, so we ended up doing a lot of big pictures. And like I said, every time my mom used to see all of this, she's like, you remember you made the Statue of Liberty when you were in class 3? And I was like, yeah.
Do tell us a bit about these big pictures, no? Like how much planning went into them, and like how did you guys plan this ahead? Did you plan like all 12 of the season together, or was this done on the fly? Like, thoda just expand on this a bit.
No, obviously it was planned because, again, like there is a crew, there are people working. It's a shoot floor, so you can't just sit back and say, "Chalo, let's figure out आज क्या बन पाता है." But obviously there were no like major trials. Like how Sonal said that for that first big picture when you were throwing bucket full of paint and all, that was like this giant wave that I wanted to create. But we also wanted to understand whether it's possible or not, or whether I'll be able to do it or not, how it looks. So we did trials. But like this Amitabh Bachchan one, there was no trial for this. We just did like a little mock on the table. Ki acha photographs rahega, to like small pixels, I'll make it like this. And on large scale, my size is this much, so I can plan photograph ka size will be like some 3 by 3 inches, so that pixel size is not too big. Stuff like that. Or for his beard, we will crush the paper, or wherever we need cleaner lines, we'll fold it. So these kind of things we used to sit down and figure out or ideate on. But there were no major trials. And especially like the elephant one, yeah. Like nobody's going to give you an elephant to just paint on and then say, "Acha, haan, abhi aap banao, jo aapko banana hai." So this was like, you have only that one chance or one opportunity of sorts. But yes, there was a lot of pre-planning that would go into it. Like for the elephant one, we figured out what are the colors we can use, because we wanted to use all natural colors. So then we figured out the guys who actually paint elephants for festivals, and they said we have only these many shades. So then we had to work around those colors. So like, okay, we have blue, we have orange, we have green, we have and if I can mix two colors, will I get this? So then that is your palette, and you have to work backwards. Like now, this is what we will do.
And carrying this forward, you also did India's first sort of a live show, right? Which
yes.
Imaginarium. So just tell us about that and about the future plans as well in terms of how you're taking the big picture forward.
Absolutely. Because I'm known for all of this, like this big picture sort of like, he can create these big art installations, and like people want to see all of this. So we decided to do like a live show. We wanted to do like a traveling sort of art show, that if you can't come and see what we do, we'll come to you, kind of a thing. But that also sort of happened after. So once I left television, that happened after a while. I actually started making YouTube content. When I left TV, I was like, what should I do now? Again, internet was sort of, YouTube was picking up. And there were a lot of creators and people who were doing or making content on YouTube. So I decided that I should get into that space. So I have now 2 channels, Mad Stuff with Rob, which is doing very well. We have over 2 million subscribers. And again, I do similar stuff, like people know me for making DIY projects and big art installations. So this channel basically is dedicated to that. There are a lot of smaller projects that people can do at home, and it could be anything, like for kids who are in school, there are science projects. For people in college, they can print their own t-shirts. For people at home, they can make their own lamps or decor piece. People who love superheroes, there's superhero art. I do a lot of projects like that. And then also people wanted to know the behind the scenes, like how we are discussing right now, ki ye story hua, aisa hua. So Robin the Hood, the other channel that I have, is basically like the behind the scenes of my life and my work. So a little bit of my friends, my family, behind the scenes of the project we are doing, an art installation we are making. तो पीछे क्या रहता है, कारपेंटर नहीं मिल रहा है या कुछ बनाया वो टूट गया या इसके लिए 3000 कप्स लगे और ऐसा, तो वो सब है. So Robin the Hood is basically, and I travel quite a bit. People ask me, how do you get inspiration and all, and I say, traveling helps. So when I travel, then I shoot a lot of content and I put it up on that channel. So that is also doing well. So when I started doing YouTube, I realized that, it's a great platform और ये तो मैं कहीं से भी कर सकता हूँ. So I decided that I should like step out now, और Bombay में बहुत हो गया है, so I moved to Goa. So this is like my chapter 4 of Goa, the Susegad way of life. So now it's very chill. I do a lot of like sketchbooks and stuff, and I have the third picture is like my studio. That is inside my house. Like, so again, from moving from one room to the other, I have my equipment, I have my lights, I have my camera set up, I have all my gear. So, and then it's great because I can do indoor stuff and plus I can do outdoor. So there I made another Amitabh Bachchan when we crossed, I think this was when we crossed 1 million subscribers. And everyone remembers Amitabh Bachchan, and they said, make another Amitabh Bachchan. So I said, okay, I'll do it on the beach this time. And in that only, you see below that is that Imaginarium show, which is a live show where on stage, basically, I create a lot of these big pictures live. So there is no like screen, there is no illusion, no, like, most people say like, oh, it's great, but we are looking at all this content through a screen. So here there is no screen, no editing. So you see it on stage live, so it's even more magical. And it's great because, when students come and they sit and watch for this 1 hour show, by the time they go in, leaving the show, they're like stepping out, they are like fully charged up that this is what I want to do. And even with our show, like even with Mad, that's what we wanted to do, like change the mindset a little bit of people, because, people don't accept art or design. So this is targeted towards, helping people becoming more creative, choosing a more sort of creative career path. So this is Imaginarium. Those 2 giant hands are my helping hands. So every time like I do something, they will come on stage and start doing like that. So people have to like start, like clapping or applause. So they keep doing certain things. So there are these giant hands, like how a lot of magicians used to wear these white gloves and they would keep doing. and they would like distract people because now they have these white hands and they're doing something in one corner or दूसरे side पे कुछ और चल रहा होता है. So these hands are like that, you know. So often enough they come for a little entertainment, distraction, or just to help me, or even like silly things like तो क्योंकि पूरे शो में इतना सब कुछ आर्ट डिजाइन का चल रहा होता है कि बीच बीच में they are the comical listening. Again, work with NIDians on this. The logo and a lot of the graphics and all were designed by Aviral. And all the animation for the show and stuff were designed by Prateek. So Sethi did all the Trip, basically did all the animation for us. And again, it was fabulous because बैठ के just to ideate कि अच्छा हम ये कर सकते हैं, इसको ऐसे present कर सकते हैं. And then we came up with these. I remember those meetings, you know, and we were sitting down to how can we make this exciting? But it's also a travel show, you know, so we can't have big props and all that we can carry. These big hands are made out of spun, you know, so you can actually compress them and put them in a box, and that box can be sort of shipped or like in cargo mein, plane mein dal diya. But we can't have like giant props which are heavy. Because आप एक सिटी से दूसरी सिटी जाओगे, ट्रैवल करोगे तो वो सब कॉस्ट रहता है, कुछ ब्रेक हो गया, कुछ ये हो गया. So then we said we should play with technology, and then we had these big screens that we had put, like these big LED screens, and then obviously Sethi and the team came and they said, oh, you know, we can make the screens interactive. So एक screen मार डालेंगे, एक screen डाल डालेंगे, कुछ यहाँ से एक superhero उड़ता है, and the superhero appear on the other screen. So like that, we created a lot of magic with technology. I do this act, like a magic act on stage where I create these tiny fireflies out of thin air and I'm collecting them, and last mein jaake I release them. You know, so these are these tiny LED lights that I'm collecting, but it's like a whole magic act. And the kids are obviously wowed by, oh, I'm filling them up. And then suddenly like a jar appears on the screen and I keep chucking them there. So we had to time it in a way that once it leaves my hand, it sort of flies on the LED screen, it gets collected in the jar. And last May, the jar basically sort of, I don't know, like, tilts or something happens, I don't remember the animation, and then they're released in the auditorium.
It opens up. It opens up, yeah.
And then the whole auditorium is like filled with these tiny lights. Again, our light designer came and he said, oh, we can figure out this. You know how like a disco ball is that you get these little specks of light floating around. So like that kind of contraption we had, which had these little fireflies flying around. And then everyone sitting in the auditorium, like parents, students, kids, they would just jump up and they would try and catch the fire. So it's so magical. And I'm happy that now, you know, we're getting an opportunity to do something like this. So that is what I'm focusing on. So yeah, YouTube is happening full swing. Imaginarium is happening. We did a couple of shows last year in Chennai, 5 shows in Chennai, and then we did 5 shows in Bangalore. And they were very well received. And now everyone wants more and I'm itching to do more. So let's see, we'll plan on that. And ये सब गोवा से चल रहा है, और साथ में there is a new project that I'm working on, which is I launched another show, another art DIY show, and this time for Disney. So Disney India is doing a show with me, and it's called Imagine That. So again, it's a really, really exciting show, and I'm happy to be back in the same space. Like, you know, television and digital are very, very different, because like digital, this is my studio space with my one little camera or another camera on the side, like a little OTS shot. I can do everything on my own with me and Rishi. I'm using Rishi's laptop right now. So between me and him, we do everything on our own, even editing. But for television, obviously, it's like a 4-camera setup, bigger set, about 80, 90 people running around. So it's like a high, you know, like it's quite crazy. It's hectic. It's energetic, you know. I was missing it, and now I'm back doing that. So it's fun. This one is like a little bit targeted towards kids again, because now my YouTube channel is slightly aged up. So this again, we are targeting kids. So I'm happy that I'm now on 2-3 different platforms and targeting, you know, like my content to 2-3 different sort of demographics or age group. So that is great. So from kids to students to adults, you know, like we are covering everyone. So yeah. So
catching them young again, huh?
Yeah?
Catching them young again.
Yeah, that's that. And I actually have, I don't know how much time we have or सब लोग कितना बोर हो गए हैं अभी already. But I have like one or two of my videos, like some short videos. If anyone is interested, then I can play. Otherwise, whatever you guys want to do.
No, let's take a round of questions. If anybody has questions, and then we can just bung those in, and then probably see the videos after that. What say?
Let him play.
Cool.
Play the questions first. Okay, cool. Yeah, let Anuj take over. Awesome.
Just play it. Yeah.
Play.
Uh-huh.
Okay. So this was a slide. Basically, this is my sort of philosophy. Like when I'm making content, and this is, when we started with, again, all the learnings from the incredible people that I've worked with, over the years. See, when you're putting something out, it can be good, it can be excellent, but it can be like, it should leave an impact. And that is what I try to do. Like, it can be funny, like, or it can be like interesting, or like maybe the scale. Anyway, I'll do the talking later. I should just play.
So right click karo, so right click karo.
Rob, all those fan moments, but you also probably would have obsessive fans, no? How do you deal with that?
I've been lucky that most of my fans, at least initially, were like kids. And
don't lie, Rob. Don't lie.
And parents. So
Yeah.
No, मतलब ऐसा कभी ये नहीं हुआ है. Only one time I was shocked, like one fan had made this little book of sorts, जिसमें she had put down pictures, and I don't know how, it was almost like a stalker wala scene, because I had like my Facebook profile was also not open at that time, like nobody had access, but she had pictures from my Facebook, from my friend's Facebook account, any pictures of me. I don't know how she managed to do it. Yeah. And she had made, so that was a little scary also. So I asked her कि ये मेरे को दे दो और आज के बाद please pictures के साथ कुछ ये नहीं करना. But otherwise it's been sweet, yeah. Like it's always been really nice. Initially it used to be just like, I used to get excited when people used to come up to me and they would say that they have seen the show or they know about me and they know my name. It was really nice and sort of like rewarding also and overwhelming also, because you don't expect something like that to happen to you. And sometimes there were like funny stories also. Like we used to live in Bandra, and Long and I used to stay together. In the evenings, we used to walk down Carter Road, and there was one time we were sitting there, and one mother and daughter, they walked up to us, and the mother started like talking to us and they said, "आप वही है ना TV पे आते हैं, आपका शो देखते हैं." And like the kid was shy. थोड़ी देर में वो बात करने लगे कि हाँ मैंने ये देखा. Okay. And करते करते बात, and we were like, okay. So आप लोग बॉम्बे में रहते हो? नहीं हम लोग कहीं से, I don't know, she named some city, वहाँ से आए हैं. I said, oh, and most people come like for छुट्टी के लिए आए हो? नहीं, इसके पापा के जो अंकल है ना वो ऑफ हो गए, तो उनका सुबह हमने काम खत्म किया है और अभी हम लोग घूम रहे हैं. So they would share like really like ऐसा dark,
very casually.
और उनका भी काम खत्म करके हम लोग घूम रहे हैं. Like,
okay, Rob, I would like Vaibhav to give a little quick vote of thanks. Vaibhav, would you do that?
Yes,
Vaibhav can share stories यार. Vaibhav के पास तो full पिटारा होगा.
हाँ, रॉब का पिटारा.
Yeah.
नहीं, मेरे लिए तो most memorable one was the audition story, because he acted it out so well. No, मतलब इतना I was damn excited कि यार that what music, art and dance, no, that was supposed to be the combination. और 3 अलग लोग थे, एक म्यूजिक के लिए सेलेक्ट होगा, एक आर्ट के लिए, एक डांस के लिए. मतलब ये एक आदमी जब तीनों कर सकता है तो मतलब क्यों चाहिए 3 लोग. तो so I was more excited कि wow क्या है that show, no. Anyway, I think मतलब that keep, you know, jo masti hai, that platform that you've got, that is massive. And, you know, I'm sure you are also grateful to that, ki you're being in touch with so many people, and the thing that you love doing, you're able to share it with everyone. मतलब आपको just that platform to reach out to so many people, that is like the best thing you can have, Rob. तो एकदम मतलब stay on TV. and my son watches your Disney show now.
अरे वाह.
उसको बोला था कि आज हम लोग का ना रॉब के साथ ये मीटिंग होने वाला है, तो वो शायद आके बाद में देखेगा शो वगैरह. But anyways, I think that best thing of being in touch with your audience probably, you know, excites you even more, like even your the challenges that you constantly come up with. तो एकदम मजेदार है. And use that way कि all whatever your, you know, वो तो power है आपका, like जो है ना, with Spider-Man वाला dialogue applies to you also. With what is that, great power comes responsibility. ऐसा सब आप गोवा में रह के पूरा अभी आप वो इको जोन को आप फैला दो सब जगह पे, like that kids को सब ना, like Pratik mentioned, no, you're catching them young, एकदम मतलब sow the right seeds. और क्या बोलूं. and you're doing that already. तो मतलब एकदम ऐसा entertainment करते करते ना बीच में करके डालो उसमें सही चीज उसके अंदर डाल दो उनको.
Actually, it is, you're absolutely right. मतलब बहुत ज़्यादा rewarding है, क्योंकि शुरू में तो it was just okay, people know your show, they know about your work, or you did something really exciting, उनको एक episode बहुत अच्छा लगा. But now, like, the show started in 2004, and now we are in 2020. मतलब अभी जो बच्चे तब देखते थे are all in college now. और अभी I meet NID people जो कि बोलते हैं कि oh, we used to watch Mad when we were growing up, and then we found out that you're from NID and we wanted to, you know, join NID. Or like a lot of people would come up and say, I became a photographer or a writer or an artist or a graphic designer because I used to watch Mad, and, you know, you played like a really sort of important role. So that, you know, to hear something like that, एक तो they are giving you like credit of their hard work and their, you know, like effort that they put into. तो बहुत अच्छा लगता है. And I feel that maybe in some way what we are doing, like, or through the show, through now YouTube channel and all, मतलब बहुत अच्छी feeling आती है कि you know, we could make an impact like that in someone's life. So yeah, that's why अभी तक चल रहा है, ये गाड़ी अभी तक चल रही है.
Long
रॉबर्ट को एक ऑस्कर पकड़ा दे यार, प्लीज जल्दी से एक ऑस्कर पकड़ा.
Yeah.
वो है बनाया उसने.
I'll share a very interesting story of Rob and his childhood and TV. So him and his brother used to watch so much TV. His dad used to get puck out and get unplug the TV and get it in the garden and ask them to stay there in front of everyone and stick to the TV so that everybody can see how much. There is nothing coming there. It's just there standing next to the TV box in front of everyone. So that is your, you know, your story with the garden. And you are on TV now.
घर के बाहर एक पार्क था. He took the TV and he kept it there. And he said, now you sit here and go. So we were sitting there with TV चुरा के ना ले जाए हमारा. Like, he got so fed up, he took the TV and he left it there.
Rob, you can stop share now, so we can see you slightly bigger.
So now you're on TV, man. I mean, that's something.
So I would like to take the opportunity to finish this now here. Thank you, Pratik. Thank you, Rob. Thank you, everyone. It's brilliant, Rob. Like, your journey has been fantastic. You know, and it's an epitome of how NIDians can go from one place to another, and all of us are examples here. But you've taken it to many levels, and you know, I meet so many people who are great fan of yours, and we had Rennie here who's saying her kids watch Nisha's kids and Vaibhav's kids. So, you know, you're not just influencing your peers and you influencing, you catching them young. So fantastic, a great job, and wish you all the best. I'll probably come to Goa someday and work with you and do something big.
Yes.
But Prateek, thank you very much, Prateek. You're brilliant, man.
Jai Mata Di.
Yeah, it's all because of Prateek that we managed to get him to talk, and it was fun. Thank you, guys. Thank you, everyone. If anybody wants to say anything, can still add something, and then we just finish it in a minute, if possible. हो गया, कोई नहीं कहना चाहता कुछ. Thank you then.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Rob, bye man. Bye Prateek. Bye long.
Thank you.
Bye.
Lovely
Bye,
seeing you, Vaibhav. Lovely hearing your voice
Same
again.
here. मैं पहले आया था अंदर, बहुत टाइम तक रुका हुआ था, कोई अंदर ही नहीं.
अनुज आजकल अलाउ नहीं करता चीजों के अंदर. Like he's become very selective.
पल नहीं खोला होगा.
नहीं, मैं नहीं था. I wasn't the host. I wasn't even host. Sajid made long and
ये आया आपका एक फैन. इधर आया देखो एक फैन. रॉब को मैं, रॉब आप आवाज करो तो आप फुल स्क्रीन हो जाओगे.
हेलो, हाय.
ये देख, ये कौन है?
क्या बात है. मस्त लगा के एकदम. Imagine that. देख रहे कि नहीं है?
ये वही घर है ना, मैट स्टफ विद रॉब वाला बोल रहा है. नहीं, वो घर नहीं है.
वही है.
वही घर है. Man, damn guys.
वही घर. Recognize.
सही. और ये कौन है? ये कौन है? देखो, इधर देखो, ये कौन है? मैंने अभी प्रतीक को फुल स्क्रीन किया है मेरे यहाँ पे. पता है इसको. वो रोबोट वाला.
रोबोट वाला.
Everybody makes you their own. They interpret you all. मतलब अपना मतलब हर ऑडियंस के मन में एक रॉब है, एक प्रतीक है, एक गौरव है, एक लालन है. So
it's the art and science crew.
Yeah.
Which is just totally there.
Awesome. Thank you, everyone. Then let's
Thank you,
meet
guys.
again somewhere. Yeah.
देखो,
thank you, everyone.
Rennie and children are there. उनको spotlight करना चाहिए. अरे रेनी भी है देखो.
ये अनिर्बान करेगा spotlight.
Hey Rob, Mexican wave. Come on.
हाँ, Mexican में.
अच्छा ठीक है.
Timing offer.
Rob, Rennie and children.
Hey, hi. How are you guys? I hope you guys enjoyed the session and didn't get bored.
It was nice.
Thank you.
Any feedback? Give us some feedback. How can
What
Rob
was your
improve?
favorite big picture with Rob?
Say. Do you want to say?
They're shy.
Please subscribe to the channel.
Fans are shy, man.
Plug in. Please subscribe to Mad Stuff with Rob. You can follow me on Instagram. You can subscribe to my blog.
I saw your YouTube channel.
Oh, you did? Have you subscribed to it?
Don't know whether I'm allowed to do it.
But it's all fine. It's
Yeah.
all,
I tried making the stylist.
Ooh.
The one that you made with pencil and the
Stylist, yes. That's a very.
but I couldn't do it.
You couldn't do it.
Yeah.
But it's a simple. But I showed 2-3 different. No, I'm sure you can do at least that Q-tip one, the earbud one, with that aluminum foil. That's a simple one. Please try it. Please try it. And then let me know. Share. Do you have Instagram? Are you allowed on Instagram? Yet? No?
I don't have yet. She has.
Yeah,
You can sound and share when you make it and tag me so I can see another respond back.
I grew up watching your show, like I remember. It's like, nostalgia. I'm not able to talk.
We had that glow in the dark thing.
Okay, guys, we'll end the session over here.
Okay, Spider-Man.
Thanks, Rob. Thanks for sharing this lovely journey. And,
Anirban.
Yeah.
My son was very curious. 3D pen से Rob ने एक Spider-Man बनाया था. Does he still have it?
Yes.
He has it.
You
Searching for it. It's run away somewhere.
अच्छा अभी नहीं मिलेगा, अभी अगले शो में आपको रॉब विल शो,
नहीं मिलेगा
अगले सीजन में.
84 years later.
So see, it's behind that bush. You can see it shaking. No, it's run away. It will be in a dark corner.
बहुत सारा सामान है घर पे.
तू बाद में फोटो भेजना उसको.
Forget it, Rob.
Okay, guys,
है
thanks
ना
a
देखो,
lot.
है घर पे ही है.
We'll be somewhere, but thanks a lot, and we'll.
Black
we'll
Panther
end
को है
the-
बोल.
ये ब्लैक पैंथर है.
Okay, with that, thanks, Rob. And,
चलो Rob,
Thank
thank
you,
you.
everyone.
Okay.
Thank you, everyone.
Okay, good night.
Bye.
Thank you,
Good night.
Rob.
Bye.
Thank you, Prateek.
Bye.
Yeah.
Thank you all.
Thank you, everyone. Thanks, Rob.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.